Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rova, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. One time for your motherfucking mind. Get down or lay down. And I will tell you this. King Trump is living his best life. Living his best life. Taking a drive around the Daytona 500. I guess Doge missed that one, right? How many tens of millions of dollars did it cost for King Trump to take a lap around the Daytona 500? I guess Emperor Elon and Doge missed that one. Going to the Super Bowl, possibly invading Canada, Gaza, Greenland, Panama, renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. That man is living his best life. No fucks given. He announced to the world he is America's king, America's dictator. And here's the funny thing about it is for me, because the quote-unquote peace talks between Russia and the United States are scheduled to take place, I believe, in Saudi Arabia relatively soon. It could be this week. I'm not for sure. But Ukraine isn't even involved, right? And we know King Trump worships Putin. He worships Putin. The ground he walks on, King Trump idolizes Putin. Putin is everything he wants to be. Everything he wants to be. Everything Putin is what King Trump aspires to be. And the funny thing is that Europe and the European leaders, I think, really expected something other than what they're getting from King Trump. The minute all Putin was doing was waiting for King Trump to get back in office. Putin knows King Trump's his bitch. He knows that. He knows that. And the EU and the EU leaders know they're in trouble. There is no more support, no more NATO, no more anything from America. Nothing. Nothing at all. That's a fact. And that's all Russia and Putin were waiting on. There will be no more aid, no more help, no more nothing. And do you really not think that this could lead to a much bigger conflict? I'm not saying World War III, but England has already said they are willing to put troops on the ground in Ukraine. You really think things won't escalate? Of course they are. It's inevitable. Pay attention. When people show you and tell you who they are and what's going on, believe them. That's it. That's all I ever ask you to do. And for whatever stupid reason, maybe it's the dumbification of the world. The world's stupid that European leaders, NATO, whoever, actually thought that there would be any support from King Trump and America to Ukraine after he took office. And there's not. The war's not going to, end. Zelensky and Ukraine aren't going to kowtow to Russia and King Trump. Things will escalate. Like England saying, we will put troops on the ground in Ukraine, I expect. Italy will follow. Maybe not Italy because they have their own dictator, I know that. But France, I could very easily see France putting troops on the ground. And other members of NATO. It's not going to decrease, it's going to increase the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. This donkey, this free-range chicken King Trump, because he worships and idolizes Putin, is only going to make things worse. And now the European leaders know that they're on their own. King Trump has announced to the world, J.D. Vance, you're on your own. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't care what you need, what you want. But I'll tell you what else. When we needed the European Union and NATO after 9/11 happened, they ran to the fire. They ran to help us and said, we are united. But that is the difference in America and the Europeans. Europeans run to the fire. You get a donkey, a free-range chicken like King Trump as dictator, as emperor, as king, with Emperor Elon Musk. And that burning in furrow all of a sudden engulfs a situation. So do not expect for the climate and the temperature of the Ukraine-Russia conflict to lower. Get ready for it to rise.